How's everyone? How was yesterday's practice? Was everybody able to do it?
Yeah, try to.
Did you enjoy the exercise? Like, did you feel good after coming out of those three steps?
सॉरी आई couldn't do that. होमवर्क नहीं हुआ मेरा कंप्लीट आज. सैटरडे को कल करूँगा.
आज सोने से पहले कर लेना. आज का होमवर्क करने से पहले. Everybody else did? Abhishek?
I was like on traveling, so today before sleeping, I will complete yesterday's exercise.
Okay. You can share the screen or should I share the screen?
I can share today.
Okay. So, what were the earlier money practices that we've done? Who's been following them? Who's going to tell me?
For the bills we had written a thank you paid and the note maybe had written.
Are you still following it?
Bills I forget. I mean, not regular with it. Many times I forget to write, many times I write, many times I forget to write. That and seeing that thing, that I'm doing every day.
Very nice.
That I've kept it like, just closer to my
Your
distance.
journal.
Yeah.
Who else is going to share their money magic practices?
I read every day that on the note we have written, thank you for all the money I've got. And
I've
I've kept
received
same,
throughout
I've
my
kept
life.
it in the journal.
Yeah. What about the second part of the exercise? Money magnet.
No.
I have been doing that to practice.
You were
For the bills.
last time you shared you did 50, you were doing only 50%. What about the other 50%?
50% I was doing before this session started, but now I am doing both.
Very good.
And the money magic, I told you that I also got my first like I have started earning. So
Yeah,
that this happened in after this money magic practice.
very nice. Yeah. That was a very good thing. Who else is doing both the practices?
I'm doing it, and it's happening that some sums come every day. Almost, I've noticed that the frequency is increased.
Very good.
They're small or big or surprise amounts also.
This practice is going to make you see money coming in. There is no ways if you do these practices, you will not see money coming in. And you have to be able to recognize the money coming in. If you're not going to be able to recognize it also, it's not appreciating it. Very, very important exercise, especially in today's generation. I think in today's time, the money magic practices are very important. Both the practices, and today we are coming into the third. So we've done the past, and we've come to the current, how to handle our current money and manage our current inflow and outflow of the money. And now, what are we going to enter?
Future.
Yes, future. But from day one, I've been stressing that all this has three: past, present, future. If you lack in either of the past or in the present exercises, you will not be able to get your future desired result. You may get, I'm not saying you'll not get any results. You will not get your desired result. Like, you will always, again, you'll find that struggle. Okay. So who Sham is going to read for us today, right?
Yes.
Oh, look at you, you're all
All
excited.
set.
All set. Yeah. Yes. See the picture, absorb it. Sham, please explain what you're seeing in the picture.
There is a table lamp
Hmm.
and a phone, telephone instrument is there, and some checks are written. Seems so.
Yes.
Um, and vibrating, some stars are there.
So yeah,
Magic.
so today we are going to learn how to make magic checks, how to make checks magical and receive whatever we want in our lives through our magic checks. It's a very beautiful practice, and when done, you all will see the results. Okay. Yeah, Abhishek. Let's start, Sham.
Day 7, day 17,
Magic check. Yeah.
the magic check. Okay, let's start. In the magical universe, there are no coincidences and there are no accidents. Nothing happens unless someone wills it to happen. William S. Burgos, 1914 to 1997, writer and poet. When you
Okay.
direct,
So, one sec. Do we all think that it's an accident or it's an coincidence? Okay. In the universe, okay, nothing is coincidental or nothing is by accident. It's always is because someone is willing it to happen. Coincidentally, you all didn't come into this class. It was not by accident that you all came in. There was some kind of will somewhere, some kind of manifestation somewhere that had happened, which has led you into coming, maybe the timing and it happened, and we just think it's a coincidence. Okay. So William S. Burroughs says that it's not, nothing is a coincidence or an accident. It always happens with someone's will, with a thought, with an action of that someone wanting to do something, and then the coincidence or accident happens. Yeah.
when you direct gratitude's magical power towards any negative condition, a new condition is created, eliminating the old condition. That means that when you get yourself to the place where you feel grateful for money more than you feel a lack of money, a new condition is created, eliminating the lack of money and magically replacing it with more money.
Yes. So what is happening? What we are learning in this class is to create a new condition out of any kind of negative condition that is available, that is around us at the moment. By what? By using gratitude's magical power. That is by using positive thinking in such a manner that you start looking at things that you already have, so that the negative situation or the condition seems small. Okay, let me give you an example. Okay, if I tell you to, if I draw a line on a piece of paper, okay, I won't, that line is going to be there, right? Because it's already a straight line is drawn. If I want to change that to make it look like, you know, if I draw a very long line around, over it or below it, that line which I drew in the beginning will become very small and it will become, not that impactful because the larger line will be more visible. Did you all understand? It's a very practical example.
Yes,
Yes.
So we are not able to change maybe the negative condition or the situation in our life because that line is already there. But what we are trying to do is we are making a new condition so large that that negative line or that situation becomes comparatively smaller to what is there by our gratitude magical power. Okay. So when we are feeling the lack of money, okay, we are creating it. I mean, it's a fact. It's in my life. There is a lack of financial situation. It is a lack. It's a fact. Okay. But by feeling that it's a fact and feeling all the time stressed and feeling negative about it, I have not been able to change that condition. I'm still in the lack of that money in my life. Okay. So, what am I trying to do now? I'm trying to use gratitude's magical power and create a new condition where that feeling of lack is changing into feeling of abundance. The feeling of abundance is so large that the lack takes a backseat. And when that happens, we create a new condition and then magic appears and we bring money into our lives. So this situation is going to work for any of your four areas: health, wealth, relationships, or career. I'm just, money is very easily calculated or is tangible. So it's easier to talk about it when we talk about money. Okay. So that is what we are aiming to do over here. I'm not saying that you're going to the lack of money, that situation is going to is not there in your life. We are not dismissing that situation. We are creating a new situation where you're feeling that you are in abundance of lot of things in your life, where you're not feeling the lack ki acha tomorrow mujhe rent kar bhejna hai out. You know, that kind of lack feeling is not there. Okay. Yeah.
All bad feelings about money push money away from you and reduce the amount of money in your life. And every time you feel bad about money, you reduce it a little more. If you If you have feelings about money like envy, disappointment, worry, or fear, you cannot receive more. The law of attraction says that like attracts like. So, if you feel disappointed that you don't have enough money, you will receive more disappointing circumstances of not having enough money. If you are worried about money, you will receive more worrying situations about money. If you feel fearful about the state of your money, then you must receive more situations that you will continue to make you fearful about money. However difficult it may be, you have to ignore your current situation and any lack of money you may currently be experiencing. And gratitude is the guaranteed way for you to do that. You can't be grateful for money and disappointed about money at the same time. You can't be thinking grateful thoughts about money and have worried thoughts about money at the same time. Nor can you be grateful for money and have fearful thoughts about money at the same time. When you are grateful for money, not only do you stop the negative thoughts and feelings that push money away from you, you are doing the very thing that brings more money to you. You have already practiced gratitude for the money you have received and continue to receive. So before you use gratitude's magical power for the money you want, you need to understand the various ways and avenues that money or riches could come into your life. Because if you are not grateful each time your riches or money increase, you will stop the abundance from flowing to you. Money can come to you through receiving an unexpected check, an increase in salary, a lottery win, a tax refund, or an unanticipated gift of money from someone. Your money can also increase when somebody else spontaneously picks up the tab for coffee, lunch, or dinner. When you are about to purchase an item and you discover it has been discounted, when there is money back offer on a purchase, or when someone gives you a gift of something you need to buy. The end result of every one of these circumstances is that you have more money. So whenever a situation arises, ask yourself, does this circumstances mean that I have more money? Because if it does, you need to be very grateful for the money you are receiving through that circumstances. If you tell a friend you are about to buy an item and the friend offers to lend or give you the very item because they don't use it, or if you are planning to travel and you hear about a discounted special that you end up taking, or if your lending institution lowers their interest rate, or a service provider offers you a far better package, your money magically increased through a saving of money. Are you getting the idea of unlimited situation where you can receive money? More likely, you have experienced some of this situation in the past, and whether you realized it or not at the time, they occurred because you attracted them. But when gratitude is your way of life, you attract magical situations all the time. Many people call it good luck, but it's not luck at all. It's a universal law. Any circumstances that result in you having more money or receiving something that cost money is a result of your gratitude. You will feel greatly joy in knowing that you did it. And when you combine your joy with your gratitude, you have a real magnetic force that will keep attracting more and more abundance.
Yeah,
When
Sham.
I,
1 second. Like I want to share like couple of small examples in my life. Maybe it will help you all to understand. So, I went out for dinner, and when we went Dutch on the bill, okay, so it was 2000 rupees per person that everyone had to pay. Okay, so everybody paid 2000 rupees, and I wanted to swipe it on my card. So they said, okay, we'll take the balance on the card. When I swiped on the card, my balance was 1975 rupees. So did I save money?
yes,
Yes.
So was I in gratitude that I saved that 25 rupees which everybody else paid? And it was not intentional, right? It was not like, oh, I wanted to pay less or they wanted me to pay less. It just happened that because everybody else paid cash and I swiped, okay, and also along with that, I got a 30-day credit on that card, right? I'm going to pay that money only after 30 days. So I did make a saving. So the moment when he gave me the thing and I was like, it's 1975, I looked at my friend. She's like, yeah, why will we pay 25 rupees extra to them, right? You pay 1975. So instantly that gratitude you have to understand that and be in that zone wherein you know that it's a gratitude, even if it's 25 rupees. It may not seem like, oh, what I mean, it is so like for people it was nothing, but in my mind I was like, okay, I saved 25 bucks. And the same like another time I was going to give my car to the valet guy, and my friend's driver was standing there and he said, you give it to me, and I gave it to my friend's driver. And then when I was leaving the thing, I realized that I did not pay 170 rupees for parking because somebody's driver was handling my car. So the instant gratitude that, yeah, so it was 170 rupees saving, which means that I have more money to spend on maybe going and buying a coffee for myself. So when we do in our lives on everyday basis, today I ordered some groceries for my house from Big Basket. And you know, when you order from Big Basket, it comes on, I don't know how many of you all have ordered online groceries. It tells you my bill was of 3000 something and it showed me savings of 541 rupees. So I don't just pay it. I acknowledge that whatever items I have bought for that, and 500 rupees in on a 3000 odd bill is quite a bit of savings on the products that you've picked up. And what are you buying? You're buying groceries and paneer and ghee and, you know, like basic home household items. So in a day, you get so many small opportunities to acknowledge how magic is working in our favor. Now, yes, even if Anuradha had ordered the same things on that same app, Even she would have made that 500 rupees saving on that same thing. But I can't use it like, are they're giving the discount to everybody na, usme kya badi baat hai. I have acknowledged it, and that acknowledgement of that saving of 500 rupees, 541 rupees will magnify and enter into my life because I showed that gratitude for that money. So that is why I keep saying that you'll have to recognize when and how money is coming into your lives. Every small item, every small saving, every small thing, the moment you'll start acknowledging, and this today I'm talking about money in so much depth again because it's tangible. That's how you do it for health, that's how you do it for relationships, and that's how you do it for your career. All you have to do is acknowledgement of that positive thing that has happened. That's it. In show that gratitude. Okay. So now, I mean, go back to your 2 3 days. These are my last 3 days story that I told you all, that which I faced in last 3 days. So yeah, like even I went for a meeting yesterday. So the club took care of the bill. I didn't pay for it. So you can just be in gratitude for whatever you're receiving in your life. So every small thing that you know that has costed money on you and you have not given that due is money earned, money saved. Okay? Yeah, Sham.
When I arrived in the United States several years ago, I arrived with two suitcases. I worked in a bare bones apartment with my computer on my lap. I didn't have a car, and so I mostly walked everywhere. But I was grateful for everything. I was grateful to be in the United States. I was grateful for the work I was doing. I was grateful for the bare bones apartment with its full four plates, four knives, four forks, and four spoons. I was grateful that I could walk to most places, and I was grateful that there was a taxi stand right across the street. Then something incredible happened. A person I knew decided to give me a driver and a car for a few months. Other than my computer, I was living with the most basic material things to survive. And then suddenly I had my own personal driver and a car. I was grateful, so I was given more. And that is exactly how the magic happens with gratitude. Today's magical practice for the money you want to receive has brought astonishing result to many people. At the end of this practice, you will find a blank magic check from the gratitude bank of the universe, and you are going to write out the magic check to yourself. Fill the amount of money you want to receive along with your name and today's date. Choose a specific amount of money for one thing you really want, because you will be able to feel more gratitude for the money when you know that you are going to spend the money on. Money is a means to what you want, but it's not the end result. So if you just thought about money per se, you wouldn't be able to feel as much gratitude. When you imagine getting the things you really want or doing the things you really want to do, you will feel far more gratitude than if you were just being grateful for money. You can photocopy or scan the magic check from the book. You can also get an abundance of blank magic checks from www.thesecret.tv/magic check. If you if you want, you can start with a smaller amount on your first magic check, and after you receive the smaller amount, you can keep increasing the amounts on your next checks. The benefit of starting with a smaller amount is that when you magically receive it, you will know that you did it. You will know absolutely that the magic of gratitude worked, and the gratitude and joy you feel will make bigger amounts believable to you. Once you have filled in the details of the magic check, Hold the check in your hands and think about the specific thing you want the money for. Get a picture in your mind and visualize yourself actually using the money to get the very thing that you want, and put as much excitement and gratitude into it as you can. Maybe you want the money for a new pair of shoes, a computer, or a new bed. So picture yourself actually buying what you want in a store. If you could purchase what you want online, then picture yourself receiving the delivery. So you feel excitement and gratitude. You might want the money to travel overseas or for your child's college education. So imagine buying your airplane ticket or opening a college bank account and feel as happy and grateful as if you have really received it. After you have completed these steps, take a magic check with you today or put it in a place where you will see it often. On at least two more occasions during the day, today take a magic check in your hand. Picture yourself actually using the money for what you wanted and feel as grateful and excited as you can, as though you are really doing it. If you want to, if you want, you can do it more times in a day. As with any other magical practice, you can't do it too often. At the day end of the at the end of today, either keep your magic check which you had it or put it in the another prominent place where you will see it daily. You could put it on your bathroom mirror, your refrigerator, underneath your magical rock, in your car or wallet, or on the background of your computer. Anytime you see your magic check, feel as though you have received the money and be grateful that you can have or do what you want. When you have received the money on your magic check, or if you receive the item you wanted to spend the money or in another magical way, replace the check with a new amount for something else that you really want and continue with the magic check practice as long as you want. Magic practice number 17. The magic check. Count your blessings, make a list of 10 blessings, write why you have grateful, reread your list, and at the end of each blessing, say thank you, thank you, thank you, and feel as grateful for that blessings as you can. Feel second, fill in your magic check with the amount of money you want to receive, along with your name and today's date. 3. Hold your magic check in your hand and imagine purchasing the specific thing you want the money for. Feel as happy and grateful as you can that you have received it. 4. Take the magic check with you today or put it in a place where you will see it often. On at least two more occasions, take the check in your hands, picture yourself using the money for what you want, and feel as grateful as though you were really doing it. At the end of today, keep your magic check in a prominent place where you will see it daily. When you have received the money on your check, or if you receive the item you wanted to spend the money on, replace the check with a new amount for something else you want, and repeat steps 2 to 4. 6. Just before you go to sleep tonight, hold your magic rock in one hand and say the magic word, thank you for the best thing that happened during the day.
I think in the next page, the check is there. Can you just make it on one page? We can turn it so it is easier to explain that page or no. I'm going to be sending you the soft copy of the check. You can take a printout or you can write it on make a like write it on the digitally only and keep it with you, whatever is easy, and then take a printout or however you're comfortable.
Actually, it's in the different page, so turning it out,
Is not
it's
happening.
it's not
Okay.
happening.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So it's very simple. You'll just write today's date. Okay. Close the screen, so now there's nothing. I'll send you the magic check. Today's exercise, it's a very simple exercise. Again, book suggestion and my suggestion. Choose one item that you may want. Okay. It could be a pair of shoes, it could be some headphones, it can be a new phone, it can be anybody knows what they want, it can be a laptop, it can even be an ice cream or a coffee, doesn't matter. Anybody wants to give a suggestion what they would want, something they want to manifest into their life.
I
Uh,
want to buy a phone.
what is the model that you want?
Model, it's of Realme. It comes around 20 to 25K amount.
No, not 20 to 25. So what you're going to do today, because Abhishek, thank you for taking this up. You're going to go to the website or you're going to see which sells that Realme phone. Okay. So let's do it. Which one do you want? Tell me the color, tell me the model and the what GB and everything that you want.
Okay, now.
Yeah, and check the price online.
Okay.
Okay. Anybody else has come up with an item they want? You anyways have to come up with it because that's the homework.
Yes, yes.
I have to buy a wedding gift for 15,000 rupees.
Okay. No, so
It
one.
can be either a watch or a pair of earrings.
Okay, no. So Anuradha, you're getting it wrong. Here we are trying to manifest something that I don't have the money for at this point. If I
Yes.
have the money sitting in, like, in the sense, maybe I want to, like, maybe I want to buy a pair of earrings for myself, but maybe I have that money in my bank. If I want, say, 50,000 rupees for my earring, or I want to buy an outfit, I want to go for a wedding, but that is the bank money is not the money that I want to use for my outfit. Okay. So I want to manifest a new outfit and I want to create money which is not eating into that bank account. So we are manifesting or we are attracting future money to us. That is the homework. So it is not about what you want, is just a practice of doing that. You should get a perfect gift for whatever that wedding gift you want. It's not a money magic practice. Here we are trying to get money for something that we don't have.
Got it.
Babli Masi, you're muted. Did you understand the difference?
Yes,
This is
yes,
for
I got it.
future money. It is not the money that you have. Like, okay, I have to buy a gift. You will just take out that 15,000 and you'll go and buy the money, buy the gift. That is not the exercise.
I don't want my husband to pay for it. I want to pay it myself. So, and I want to get it.
So if you
I
want
don't
to
want to use the
manifest,
bank account money.
yeah, so then you can do it. So,
Hmm.
but I would still suggest that for this, we would still want you to preferably shortlist the item that you want to buy. Okay. So if you've identified a watch or whatever you said, identify it go online, identify it, because it's easier, like the book said, like if you just to attract 15,000 is more difficult to be in visualization of getting the item and feeling the joy.
Yes.
So that
Yeah,
is why
there's nothing specific, if you're just
yeah,
thinking watch or earrings,
yeah,
not
yeah.
sure still.
So if you think of the item you want, it could be a new pair of glasses you want, okay, sunglasses you want, whatever it could be. But what you want, it should be an item. Supposing I have a debt to clear, okay, so I have taken loan from somebody for 2,50,000 rupees, and I want to pay that off. I can use it in that. I think there was a question somebody had asked me in class about this in the past. Maybe they're not in class today. If you have a loan that you want to clear, okay, it can even you can use that practice in this also. So it is for something you're creating abundance. So something that you don't have, you're manifesting that. It's not something that you already have or you can get. Yes, Tato.
Yes, when you're talking about a loan, I have a loan that I wanted here. So I wanted you to tell me how I go through it, the manifestation.
So what is the loan amount? I mean, if you want to.
100,000, 100,049 pula, 39 pula, yeah, 39,000 pula.
Okay. So if you
That's
want to.
about 10,000 US dollar. It's about around 10,000 US dollar.
Yeah, so is it you're looking to clear that entire 10,000 USD together?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So you can, I think to go for such very large figures without learning the power of manifestation is a little tough. I would say start with something small, and then once you have understood the concept, to go for the whole amount. So
Okay.
think of something you want today, like, like Abhishek, have you come out with the figure? It's easy for me to give an example.
I'm looking into that.
You're still looking for something you want. By now,
Uh,
it should have already been on your screensaver or something like that. What is this? Is it there on your? I didn't see it on your vision board.
it's not in my vision board, but I want, like, I
Yeah.
wanted it.
Come on, anybody else has come up with something?
Oh, it's like
Yeah, I
very
have a
basic.
very small thing. It's a because the book is saying just to take a small thing. So I have taken a Milton Trio detox water bottle. It's 350 rupees.
Very good. So I had somebody in class who took 10 rupee, 20 rupee, 50 rupees, 100 rupees, and 200 rupees. And she managed to get all five on the same day, though we had told her to take one, but she made five checks. But of these, she lost her keys, and the maid went and bought Maggie for the child and didn't take the money, which was 50 rupees. There was some festival, and she went and touched somebody's feet, and that lady gave her 100 rupees. And then, like that karke, she managed. Then somebody gave her one dairy milk, which was of 20 rupees or 10 rupees. And something ऐसे karke, all the five things she got in that first, in one day only. So she started believing in the power of the magic check, and then she started asking for larger amounts. So people even do this. They want to like experiment with small things and then they enter. Yes, Sham, you can do that. So since Abhishek is not ready, we will take Sham's example. Yes, Babli Masi, you said
I was
something.
just asking, can you ask for a house? Like, because that's again a big thing. So, like, as you told
You
her,
can,
ki yeah,
you can ask, but I would still say till you start. See, I'm okay to do write it because I believe in the power of the magic check. Do you have that belief 100% or you're just putting it? So that becomes important. So I would still say that choose a personal item which is for yourself, even if it's something very small.
okay.
Okay, it doesn't matter. 2 3 times you try this exercise, again the magic checks are all with you. It's just a copy. Khatam hua, right, thank you, make a fresh one. Second day you khatam ho gaya, make a third one. There's no stopping on how many you can make.
So at a
Even the
time,
book
you
is,
can make one only or more than one.
one is recommended by the book. The book
Okay,
is saying one, we would like to stick to one.
one. So, I mean, I start with small and then maybe I,
Yes, it's very easy. So if you take, yeah, so if you can think of an item for yourself,
okay.
you will feel the joy more. Just like come up with one thing till
Till yeah.
anybody else has figured out.
Ma'am, two B7 pilot pen I wanted.
Hmm. Okay,
So,
so
ma'am,
figure out the price
price around two 269.
per pen.
Two pens combined. Ma'am, I checked the online.
Okay, yeah, perfect. Okay, so you can make this check. Okay, Abhishek, is your figure ready?
Yes, it's ready.
Yeah, so you're going to give me the whole detail. Which is the brand of whatever it's called, the make of the phone, the size, the MP, the color, everything that you want, and the final price online today.
It's showing final price is 18,999.
See, you did first of all say thank you. 7,000 का saving तो ऐसे ही हो गया. 6,000 का.
Yes.
Did you see the magic? Okay, something you're assuming was for between 20 to 25,000. You still saved, even if it was 20, you still saved 1,000 something, right?
Yes.
Okay, so now you're going to write that amount, that exact amount, Prasoon 269, whatever paisa, vaisa, whatever it was. Sham, what was your figure?
350 rupees.
350 rupees is your check amount. Abhishek, yours is 18,999.
99.
Okay, so these are your three figures. Individually they're writing it. Okay, so it is going to be today's date. Whenever, if you're making your check tomorrow, write tomorrow's date. Okay, so the date, current date, the day you make the check, payable to your full name. I will write Shivani Kajaria. Okay, and amount in rupees. Everybody knows how to fill a check, right?
Yes.
Yeah, amount in rupees and amount in this thing. The other, I don't have any of my checks here. Yeah, the other thing is on the back of the check, I write for what I want the check. Okay, so supposing you'll write whatever the pen is, he will write his phone model with everything, the color, everything, and Sham will write his drink, oxy drink or whatever it was. Okay, so just write it behind. Now you're going to take the check in your hand. Now you're not going to visualize the money, you're going to visualize the item. Okay, so if I have to take Abhishek, I'm going to be in so much of gratitude that okay, I have gone to this. Okay, I had manifested an Apple phone, so I had visualized this, that I've gone to the Apple showroom, so whichever Chroma or wherever you go, Abhishek, I'm sorry, I don't know the place that you would go. So there I'm going, I'm seeing the phone, I'm holding the phone in my hand. How am I feeling about that phone? Then I'm going and paying for the phone. I'm buying the phone. So when I'm paying for the phone, please don't imagine 18,999. You may get a further discount, right? So don't imagine the value. Just imagine buying the phone. Who's the first picture you're going to take? How I'm transferring the data, how I'm feeling holding my new phone, how excited I am. That feeling I want to be in. So Prasoon, what are you going to do with those pens? So that is what
Ma'am,
you want to visualize.
yeah, ma'am. I start answer writing, and
And
I
yeah, and that pen is going to give me victory, make me successful. Everything that I sign with this is, so you keep doing all that positive talks with yourself. Sham is going
sure.
to become more fit with oxide water. Okay, so anyone else has come up with their thing, item? No. So yeah, so that is what you're going to visualize 3 times a day, that you've received your product and you've enjoyed your product or item or whatever it is. Yeah.
Yes, I want to ask something.
Yes.
In my vision board, I have written like a scholarship amount of 1,30,000 I will be getting from government. So, but I don't know what I will actually do with those money. So, can I like magic check of that amount? It's certain that I will receive, but when and what will I do? I don't know.
Right now, don't get fickle. Finish with your phone. Then you make a magic check of 1,30,000. You can write off that also.
Okay.
You could have made that check also. That also
My
was,
my price is 12,447.
yeah. So you see, you should say thank you. Decided of the wedding gift also in this much time.
Yes.
So now
I thought it was 14,000 something. Then when I've seen now
this
it
is
is,
see money chapter, and you're only to 2,000 rupees. Everybody is getting discount.
is
So yeah, so even when I had manifested my phone, that was the first magic check I made, and I desperately needed to change my phone. It was for 1 lakh, some 20,000 rupees, and my husband was like, "You over your dreams, I'm getting you that phone," kind of a thing, you know. And then it took me 2.5 months probably, and eventually that phone I was available for 90,000 rupees after 2 months. And I eventually, the even bigger mystery was that it was some, I don't know, some sale that came. And I was like, I want to buy it because it's on that sale for that period of time or something like that. So I actually, and it was on a credit card, you know, you get cash back and you get something, something and all like that. So, uh, it was first eight, like something how he said it was 89999, so 30,000 rupees. So Sida I got it cheaper. Plus I got some cash back on some card, and because I didn't have that card, I used my father's card. So you know, I thought, okay, he has this card, and I can borrow his card and I can give him the money. So I'll still get some cash back, and I'll still save on that 90,000, some whatever the cash back was. And plus I got a GST refund because I took my husband took it on his business account, I don't know, something. So we saved further money on that. So eventually that phone cost was like, you know, 40% cheaper than what the magic check was, and I got it after 2.5 months. And I was like, okay, great, and I was very excited and very happy. And then this that, and now I made a new check because the money had to still be given, right? I got my item, but was it paid by me? No, it was signed on somebody else's credit card. So I made a new check then for the current amount that was, you know, that had to be given to my father. So that check, I said, thank you very much. Then I made a new amount of the check that was, I needed to pay my father for that phone. And I think Diwali was there or something. He's telling me, I've not given you anything in so many years. You take that phone only from my side. So eventually, over that 4 months or whatever of that practice, I got the phone also free. So my second check also came, you know, happened free. So it was, you know, like that. So you just don't know when and what the universe has in plan, but it works. So we can, so that is why I say don't visualize the amount, visualize the item. Okay, any questions?
शिवानी,
Yes.
ये जो चेक का है, कैन वी
Hmm.
यूज द नॉर्मल चेक? क्योंकि बहुत सारे ऐसे अनयूज चेक्स रहते हैं जो अभी यूज नहीं करना पड़ता है, ऐसे
तो
वाले
ये वाला यूज
MICR
करो
वगैरह।
ना, ये मैजिक चेक है।
ना वो प्रिंट वगैरह निकालने से अगर वो कोई है चेकबुक पड़ा हुआ तो कैन वी यूज दैट नॉर्मल
So,
चेकबुक?
I think I don't know. I've only used the magic checks, so मुझे idea नहीं है. Because you that feeling ना, वो उसमें लिखा हुआ है universal bank and all that. When you hold the check, only you feel कि universe is giving you with abundance. I mean,
ओके,
मेरा ये experience है. I don't know. मैंने कभी किया नहीं है वो शाम. So I don't want to comment on it. I'm also learning. सो अगर आप कभी ट्राई करो, होगा तो मुझे बोलना, तो नेक्स्ट क्लासेस के लिए मुझे भी इजी हो जाएगा, पर ट्राई नहीं
Digital,
किया है.
digitally also we can do, na?
Yeah, I mean, mine is on digital. I have it on that. I showed you that group that I keep na for all my things. So it's very easy for me. वो बस group खोला. My group is called Magic Magic Magic, and it is the first group on my WhatsApp. So the moment I
हाउ
open my,
हाउ टू डिजिटली डू दैट?
1 second.
अभिषेक,
Yeah, in the last session, I just downloaded it and uh, edit that picture and wrote the
Yeah,
amount
you can just edit the picture, na?
and wrote the amount which I wanted to manifest it.
Okay.
So in that way.
It's very easy. The check that I'll send you, uske upar you can just write on the thing. See, it's very nice if you can take a printout also.
Mm.
So like I took a printout like this, and then I wrote my name and everything, and then I took a photo of it and I've kept it.
Okay.
So then you can just look at it like this on your phone when you're doing all your magic exercises. So it'll come with all the relationships, the gift of health, with the money, with everything. Na sab line se hi pada hai aisa. So you just have to, just have to scroll one by one like that, and you'll find everything of the magic.
Right.
So it's very easy. You're sitting gaadi mein, signal pe, so you just scroll na. There's no harm. You, instead of reading all useless WhatsApp and all, you spend time on your vision board. Spend time, and my vision board is on that. So it's easy. बाकी
Okay.
सबने
Great.
सोचा कि
Thank
क्या
you.
चाहिए उनको. श्याम इज वेरी लकी. कादम्बरी वाइफ को डिमांड ही नहीं है कि कुछ आइटम चाहिए. मेरा हस्बैंड मुझे पूछ ले तो मैं 10 चीज का लिस्ट लिखा दूं कि ये भी चाहिए, वो भी
मैं उसके
चाहिए.
तरफ ऐसे देख रहा हूँ अभी कि क्या बोलेगी वो करके, ऐसे डर डर के देख रहा हूँ मैं उसके तरफ.
तो ऐसा कोई
क्या
आइडिया
है ना,
बताओ,
शाम
आप
ने मुझे
करके
सब
ले
दिया
आए.
है.
हम्म. Tato, did you think of something apart from your $10,000?
Yes, I thought about I need $130. I need $130 to register, to re-register for my evaluation, because I had I'm trading, so I had registered for evaluation. Then I passed the first one. You have to pass 2 phases. I passed the first phase, and then the second phase, I have a drawdown to get funded live. So
Great,
yeah.
great. So
So
you're going to make
I'm gonna
a
have to re-register with $125 US.
yeah, you calculate the amount correctly and then you can put it down. Even if it's in your local currency, you can write it in your local currency. You don't have to write it in USD. Okay?
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, you write it in the currency that
Yes.
you use. Don't the currency that you will use. Na?
Okay.
It's easier to look at it like that. Anyone else, any questions? Prasoon, how is the rice and water experiment coming up? अभी चला गया वो पेन खरीदने.
I am there. Ma'am, it's going on.
Uh-huh.
And I daily give gratitude for I love you part, and I some say some negative word to my another part, and keep them distance away.
Any changes you've noticed already?
Uh, no, ma'am. Actually, ma'am, there is so much cold in my side, so maybe that is a point.
Okay. No, shouldn't. I mean, we
21 days
have.
after.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it says one. I mean, 21 to 1 month. So अभी 1 हफ्ता हो गया है ना आपको करके?
yeah.
Hmm. Okay, cool. Hmm. Okay, guys. Yeah.
नहीं, मुझको एक जस्ट डाउट था कि अगर समझो मेरा अभी वो डिटॉक्स बॉटल है, जैसे मैंने सर्च किया तो मुझको वो अभी ये बहुत ये लग रहा है, तो आई शुड बी वेटिंग टू बाय इट when this will manifest or is मैं check तो मैं आज लिख दूंगा, but I can just go and online buy it also, no? तो I should be waiting क्योंकि अभी मैं देख देख के मुझको ऐसे लगने लगा है कि चलो अभी ऑर्डर कर दो.
हाँ, you're not supposed to be waiting for it. यानी अगर आप अभी ऑर्डर कर दिए तो आपका चेक पूरा हो चुका है, फिर आप दूसरा कुछ आइटम बनाओ.
हाँ, ओके.
समझ में आया आपको? आपको उसको वेट नहीं करना है, वो पैसा नहीं आने वाला है आपको. किधर से कोई आके 350 रुपीज नहीं पकड़ाएगा कि जाओ आपका वो खरीद लो. Yeah, if you end up ordering it, or if your wife orders it for you, you've got your item that you've manifested. फिर नया चेक
Okay.
बनाओ नया चीज के लिए after that completes.
Okay, got it.
Okay. I'll see you all on Monday.
Okay, thank you.